What's up, guys? DJ Mike James coming at you. 343 Studios out of Family Worship Center. They're letting us use their gymnasium again, so we can do kind of a series of videos here. We'll get into that. But today, right now, I'm going to do a box opening on a product that I actually purchased. I was having an issue offering a medium, like a middle of the road package, and in my package I was including like somewhat of a 10-foot trussing. And I'll show you guys the videos, or at least put the videos in the link here so you can see the ProX Mesa truss that I was going to use for my booth, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to manage and to set up. So I went with a different ProX product, and this is the X-SPLSTBAR-5FT, and we're going to talk about that. All right, guys, getting back into it. This is the X-SPLSTBAR-5FT, as you can see right here by ProX. Now what this is a fly mount on your speaker lighting pole. I'm gonna get into it here so you guys can see, and I think this is gonna work out for the option that I need it for. As some of you may know, your speakers, some of them, not all, but some of your speakers will have FlyPoints on them, which means that they have like built-in hardware so that you can bolt them up to a ceiling, or you can hang them off cabling or something like that if you're hanging them in a club or in an arena, or whatever your performance zone is. And this technology uses those FlyPoints so that you can mount a light bar. And it comes with some hardware in here as well, and I'll get into that. Let me go ahead and get the box out of the way so that I can get this product out and you guys can take a look at it. Like I said, this is the 5-foot mounting bar from ProX. We have our instruction manual here, of course. If it all else fails, read the instructions. That's always a good rule of thumb. Now this does have a top and bottom to it. Cover the instructions. And as I turn this around, this would be the back because you have adjusting points. This is the top because there is a washer set up inside of these. Now I did get 2 of these, so I'll actually have an extra however many feet outside of my speaker, of course, to be able to mount these. And I'm going to carry these in a 2-compartment gator case. But as we get into this, I need my trusty knife again, so watch it. And I will get into this here so we can see the hardware that it comes with, which is basically what we like to call a thumb screw. Now you might want to check the size of your thumb screws because this comes with an M10 and an M12. Fortunately, the big mounts on my speakers are M10s, the other ones are M8s, so these would not have worked. So if you are going to order this bar, make sure you check that your FlyPoint hardware is actually going to fit the M10 or the M8. However, you can go online because I ordered some 2-inch M10 thumb screws. I'll put the link in the description for that as well because they come in a variety of different sizes from M8 to M12. And then that way, if you're needing them for speaker stands, or you're needing them for anything that you're using, a twist thumb screw for. I know some of my lighting stands, they go bad and I put little thumb screws in them or whatever, and this company has just about any size you need, and it's super convenient in that way. I think I got everything out of there. So as you can see, these are our thumb screws to mount this with. I'll have to figure out which one is which. These look like the M12s, but I need the M10s, and as we get into it, that is an M12. You can tell the difference in the thickness. Those are the 2 M10s. There's still an M12 in here, but it's okay. I don't need it. I need the 2 M10s. I'm going to go ahead and loosen these up. The nice thing about this is that it is adjustable to whatever the size of your thumb screws. And I'm going to show you up here on my speaker so you guys can take a look. All right, welcome back, guys. As you can see, this is my PVXP passives top. I do have 6 mounting points on the top. My 2 outside one, these are M10s, and mine have these nice little PV snap covers on them. that cover those holes when you're not using them, and these are 4 M8s, but that doesn't matter in this application because I'm mounting this to the M10s. And so what I need to do now is line these up, and keep in mind there is a top and bottom to these, so you want to be able to seat that washer down in there. I'm going to line that up on that one, and then I'm going to line this one up on this one, hopefully, if I'm close. I am pretty close. There we go. And then once I get these tightened down, I'm going to go ahead and center that and then tighten up my pins here. That way they will already be set to mount on my speakers. Get that nice and tight. Get that nice and tight. These are FlyPoints, so you don't really have to worry about torquing those down. They should not pull out of there. And then that's going to give me this amount of space on my bar to hang, you know, maybe one of my disco ball lights, a laser, something else along those lines, possibly even my my 40-inch beam bar lights, which would be really cool, moving up and down on top of here in a vertical sense. And that thing is, I mean, it's on there. It's on there nice and good. I'm super happy with this purchase. I would not have probably gotten this purchase if I hadn't found extendable sub poles. And that's going to be my next video coming up, because the PVXPs, my powered subs, have a drop down socket, and somebody had recommended that I get the Vondi Note expandable subs with the M20 threads in them. However, they won't drop down into my socket. So stay tuned for my next video. I will be getting into that to show you guys, because if I hadn't done that, you know, my sub poles are only so high, and this thing probably hit me in the head. I mean, or go just above my head, but with the extendable sub poles that I got, that'll be my next video coming up. And you guys will get to see that, and I'll leave these on. This also has the adjustment to let me change this setting if I want to slide this one way or the other. Keep it nice and centered off the speaker here. Tighten those back down, and they'll be good to go. So the ProX 5-foot bar, make sure you check it out. The link will be in the description. I bought these from IDJ Now. They were on sale. I'm not sure about the availability. They were about 50 bucks a piece, which isn't cheap necessarily, but the quality of the build on this is actually really good. The way it fits, the tightness, and this is an 1.5-inch bar, so if you are using 1.5-inch trussing like I do, or 1.5-inch bar, 1.5-inch O clamps, they're all going to translate right onto this bar, which is super convenient. The problem with the ProX Mesa truss, if you watch the video, like I said, we'll put the link up in the description for you, so you can check that video out, is that you have to change all of your O clamps to juniors, because it is not an 1.5 inches. It's like an 1 3/8 it's like an 1 1/8 or 1 3/8 or something crazy. I mean, it's a strange measurement on that ProX Mesa truss, so none of those O clamps translate over. But like always, guys, I did want to give you guys a big shout out. I've broke 900 subscribers. That's fantastic for me. I think as of this morning, I was at 907 or 908, which is fantastic. 910 production's telling me right now, so that is amazing. I'm 90 away from 1,000, and that is like the first landmark for YouTube. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Just hit that subscribe button, like the video if you like this content, and support my channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.